Anyone who knows me knows I absolutely love coffee, but not just any old coffee. I love cold brew. And you know what? The folks at 55 Rivers Cold Brew, they do it right. And this is my friend Lynne Mowry. It's so great to see you, my friend. How are you?
It's good. It's great. And I'm happy that you invited us here to tell everybody about 55 Rivers Cold Brew and the Barge.
Yeah, and we first met, it was a few years ago. So we had Sound Valley, which is a music festival that we put on for a number of years. You guys were actually a presenting sponsor one year. And that's when we got to know each other. And then I got to know what you and your husband James do on a day-to-day basis, making some delicious cold brew. So for the folks that aren't too familiar about how that whole journey started, lay it on us.
So kind of the quickest synopsis I can give. We really didn't like cold coffee or cold brew coffee back in the day, and then we happened to fall upon it, and James ended up liking it, and he had stopped drinking sodas a long time ago, so we started playing around with cold brew at home, and was a little bit disappointed back in the day because I think there was a lack of consistency. So we decided we wanted to do something different, and the whole world of 55 Rivers was kind of just evolved from there. We wanted to be able to provide consistency and a good quality. I prefer not to be able to add a bunch of creamers and sugars into cold brew, and I think we have an absolutely wonderful product that requires very little flavors or creamers, but certainly you can do that, and we do that on the Barge.
Okay, you've also brought a few things with you already, so what flavor do we have here?
So this one is going to be Introspection. This one is a combination of light to medium roast beans. It's a 4-bean blend of Guatemalan, Peruvian, Kenyan, and Brazilian bean in that one. So it's a little bit lighter and fruitier. Absolutely love that one. This one is, these two on either side are going to be some of our newest things that we sell on the Barge. Our River Rations, which are freeze-dried sweet treats, shall we say. So we've started off with our Rivals, which is just a freeze-dried candy. And then on the other side is a new partnership that we established with Cake, Hope, and Love out of Beaver Creek. That one is a fun one, especially this particular one that I brought, because that one uses our coffee beans ground into powder form and added into the cake when they baked it, and then they also whipped it into the buttercream frosting.
I mean, you're not going to bring the stuff here and not share, right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
You know, again, I'm a huge fan of the cold brew. So, what's the one that I love? I always come out to you guys and get it.
Now, you guys like Connection,
okay,
and he likes it nitroed. So that's one of the fun things that we do on the Barge.
And see, that's how you know it's a real family business right there. She remembers exactly what I like when I come out and visit you.
Yep,
love it. And so you guys are all, out and about all the time, different events, food truck rallies for sure.
Yep.
It's festival season right now, and everybody and their brother is getting out and about and enjoying all the great things the Miami Valley has to offer. I mean, you guys are constantly working and being exposed to the community.
Yeah, we're really just getting going with the season.
Cheers, by the way.
Cheers. This is going to be the busiest week that we're getting ready to start now with the 4th of July. 4th of July, we have discovered, when we first got into it, people were like, oh, you're not going to do well at this event because, well, you're coffee and it's late at night. And I tell you what, this is one of our busiest weeks of the year. So we're super excited about all the events that we have coming up this week. So we'll be sharing all that with you guys. But on the Barge, with 55 Rivers Cold Brew, these pouches are what we sell typically at our brick and mortar. So when you come into our brewing facility, that's all we can sell. I can give away all the free samples that I want. Again,
delicious, by the way. So a Connection, and this is it might be the other favorite now.
Yeah. So we actually have 4 different brews that we serve. All of those are served on the tap. All of those can be purchased out of the pouch. We don't always have the pouches available. It just depends how quickly they sell and when the next brewing cycle is going to be. And during the Barge season, that's always variable. We do sell the pouches on the Barge as well. These currently are mostly sold on the Barge, but we are looking at extending those into the brick and mortar as well. But the brick and mortar hours are very, very funny. A lot of people will tell us, they're like, oh, you guys are never open. Well, it's because a lot of our time is spent on the Barge. We want to be able to offer people beverages by the glass, bringing the brew to them. I mean, that's one of our taglines, is bringing the brew to you. We want to make sure that we can get our hands our brew in the hands of as many people as we can, and that's by getting out into the community through the use of the Barge.
So let's talk real quickly where you located at your physical location. So if anybody wants to get themselves a bag, which I'm sure you have these available at the barge, but real quickly, if people want to stop by your guys' actual physical location, where you're located at.
So the physical location is 644 North Broad Street in Fairborn, Ohio. There, like I said, everything is sold by the pouch. We do the free samples. Occasionally, we will do pop-ups. So to give you an example, this Friday, we don't happen to have an event, but we have our first 4th of July event on Saturday. So we're actually going to be opening the barge there as well. So we'll have both the retail and the barge open on Friday.
Okay, and we have all your upcoming events. Which one are you looking forward to the most?
You know what? I love all the 4th of July events. I'm going to be honest. Those are some of my favorites. If I had to pick one, well, there's a couple that we haven't been to. So we've got five fireworks events we're going to, and there's 2 we've never been to. So I think it's unfair for me to pick one community over another. I really enjoy them all.
Okay, and we have all the upcoming events listed there on your screen. Make sure you come on out, check out whatever event that is, have a blast with the whole family. But while you're out and about, make sure you get yourself some 55 Rivers Cold Brew. Again, this might be the next favorite right here. This might be it.
Well, and the one thing I forgot to mention too, though, for those people who don't like coffee, we also have the lemonade in the river chilled tea on the barge as well. So I needed to mention that too.
There he goes. Lemonade, cold brew, great people. Get yourself some 55 Rivers Cold Brew. Thank you so much, Lynne. Great seeing you.